Hello everyone and welcome back to APN Gaming. My name is Jared aka Cornfed Kraken 93 and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We have been sorted. We have chosen the Slytherin house. Surprisingly, that's kind of what the sorting hat gave us first, so based off of the couple of questions that he answered, or we answered rather. So we slept our first night. And we're getting the day started. So we got to go to the common room. It's kind of neat that we get to like see what the whole Slytherin common room like looks like.
Introductions are in order.
So I'm playing on my own like game on a personal account too, and I'm on Gryffindor, so there's all different characters that you meet.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Yeah, so I was kind of concerned about the replayability of the game because a lot of what I was seeing was the same stuff. But this shows me right here between picking Gryffindor last time and Slytherin this time, there really is a little bit of replayability with what you see. So I think I'm looking forward to it, you know. I'm already seeing a difference in the game, so.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here,
and there's different characters here to meet in the beginning.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Your skills on a broom, eh?
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Alright.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
There's one more we have to meet over here. That's neat. Ominous Gaunt.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the
blind?
new 5th year. I'm Ominous.
Looks like he might be.
Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Alright.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine.
Yeah, I think he's
Don't be a
blind
stranger.
by the looks of it.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
This looks pretty awesome. I might say so myself.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been
Probably
dreaming
not.
of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Our field guide.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
I miss playing gobstones on the kitchen floor with my cousin. Not playing here, you know.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
This is so cool. Oh yeah. Oh. Say she's not moving. There you go.
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that side
Revelio.
and see what details the field guide can provide?
There. I'm not going to read all of that, but it is nice to collect them. So we can open our field guide and we can track. This is your wizarding level XP earned from challenges, increasing your level and power. So as we unlock things here, each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. So reward must be claimed in the challenge menu when you come back. Okay. So we still have one more to collect.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh, this is where we're going to come in contact with the Floo Flame.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use Floo Flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, so we'll open the map. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. The Grand Staircase. In this view, you can see Floo Flames available in that region. Green Floo Flames represent ones that you have discovered, including your own house and common rooms. Gray Floo Flames reveal the location undiscovered. Okay. The right side of the map is where you find academic points of interest, including astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Select the library annex to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked Central Hall Floo Flames for you. Use R to rotate the map and fast travel to Central Hall Floo Flames with X, okay? So that's neat. We can go and get all the
And
Floo
here we
Flames
are.
collected.
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
So it's a fast
You can
travel
get almost anywhere
mechanic.
in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I prefer the three brutes. Sirona's a much better conversationalist.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Will do.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
He told me not to say anything, so...
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
All right.
Revelio. It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
Yeah.
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
All right. Oh yeah, this is where basically I could select these.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright, so defense
Revelio.
against the dark arts class. So there's all kinds of puzzles, like over here. Wow, okay. There's another flue flame here. Let's collect that.
On another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Oh, I see a page over here.
When they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just nod.
Nice. There's some XP. So let's take a look here. I think I hit the wrong one. Yeah, I did. Let's open up our book. So here's where we can track our quests, and we do get rewards for doing quests, some of them anyway, so far. Here's our gear. So we can get main story quests, we can get those gloves unlocked at some point. I think we probably have unlocked, yep, so we've unlocked glasses from there. I'm not going to put them on right now, but... And what did we unlock here? Oh, this is just kind of things that you can unlock by doing this. We did get the deluxe edition, so we have some of the stuff down here as well. There we go. Just kind of taking a look at what we have in here. Gear. I don't think we can put a lot of the stuff on yet. We can put our black gloves on. Let's do that. Headwear. I think these are the glasses we just unlocked. We could put on a hat. Neckwear. Yeah. Traditional school robe. There we go. Well, there's a lot of things that we can equip later on down the road. But let's get to our defense against the dark arts class.
Revelio.
Are there any more pages? Well, it doesn't look like it. Not right here yet, anyway. Begin.
Stupid! Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Yeah.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Nice.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright, so we are learning Levioso. First try. We are on normal difficulty, so just standard difficulty in the game.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
All right.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso! Good. Now, well done.
Levioso!
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay.
This should be easy. Protego. Complicates things. Levioso. Good form.
I know.
I just whooped him.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Well, there.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Nice.
All right.
So we learned.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Oh, I see a page up there. So we learned Levioso. Collect that page. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you.
Yeah,
if you want
so
to
that
get
might
the
be the
most
arena.
out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Till next time.
Nice.
Revelio.
Yeah, so I did unlock some stuff. Oh, I got another achievement too. It's always nice. Let's see what we did here. Quests. Oh, I got some gloves out of it. Oh, so this is telling us just the gear that we unlocked. Nice. Although I'm not sure that I can equip these yet. So gear, gloves. Yeah, they're not showing up. So I don't think we can equip these quite yet. That's okay. Alright, let's get to our next class. Looks like we have to go upstairs further. Maybe on the other side. Oh, yes. Go right
Revelio.
here. I'll get this roof.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
That life is behind me.
Oh, there's ghosts. That's neat. Alright, let's keep going up. Oh, I gotta go up further. So this is Charms class.
Revelio. Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
I think we learned Accio here. Which is a pole spell.
Here. Behind
Or
you.
charm, rather.
There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Oh boy.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
All right, so we're learning Accio. Oh. Got it.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
All right, we're heading outside.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last boss. That's it! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Splendid!
All right, one more. I can't really
Very
see.
good.
She was in my way.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, we named our character Sam Potter. I forgot to mention that before.
There we go.
All right.
Accio.
Oh no! Dang it.
Stay focused.
What's this?
Okay, we're gonna try a little something here.
Excellent control there.
Let us see this. Phew.
Accio.
Yeah!
You are not making this easy for me, are you?
I think we just beat her. Nice!
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Sure.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Did not look like as strong of a pole there
That
as I
is how
thought it
it's
was,
done.
but
Accio.
oh, we knocked them both off. Okay, well, we're back to 0 again.
Be sharp.
Oh, what? It picked up speed again? That doesn't seem right.
There we go.
Okay, so let's get just one on the mark here.
Accio.
There's some points.
Splendid!
Watch this. Phew.
Okay, so after this one leaves next time.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind. Quite impressive.
I think we won.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
No, I think you just mean me. I won.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer
I like
to
this
teach
whole
divination here.
arrogant
Before
approach.
I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course. You
Oh,
can
right.
A word,
Accio
if you
on
would.
humans. If
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Nice.
Revelio.
Are there any pages in here? Not that I see. Alright.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm pretty sure I can grab that page now.
Accio.
Nice.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the
Peeves.
the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Yeah, he's gonna be a little much, I think. No field guide pages here anyway. There is a thing we can do here. I'm not sure how to do it yet, so maybe we can figure it out at some point. All right, what do we got for quests now? Weasley after class. Okay, let's track that. Should we try to go there by Foofling?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I don't think we... Okay, well I might not have any learned for there. Oh yeah, there we go. We'll travel there. fast travel thing I think is pretty neat.
Revelio.
Oh, there's another page. Nice. 3 of 8. There's another Foo Flame.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see.
We're not going to tell her
Trying to get a
anything.
sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Okay.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it.
There we
Mr.
go.
Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Nice. So we pretty much have to meet Professor Ronan right out here, it looks like.
Revelio.
All right.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
All
I'll
right.
start on the task right away, Professor.
So what do we got to do? Collect.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it.
Got it. Okay, looks like the other one's up here.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
There it is.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Some kind soul help me.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak,
The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Alright, so we gotta collect gobstones for...
Don't get too cocky simply because you've had one.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh.
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Did I just kill that owl? Oh, I thought I killed the owl. Alright, let's, Professor Ronan's assignment.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so we're learning
Remember,
Reparo.
Your wand is a conduit of your magic.
That one's already seems a little bit more difficult. It threw in an extra button that time. Obviously, we did it first try, so it's not that difficult, but... Alright. Mending charm can be used for broken objects and pieces in the environment.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the wall.
Reparo.
It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
There.
Reparo.
Something quite satisfying about using the mending charm, isn't there?
There. So, I think that is going to do it for this part 2 of Hogwarts Legacy. I am really enjoying this game. So we got a bunch of spells now, all on our list. We got Levioso,
Accio.
we got Accio, we got Reparo, we
Lumos.
got Lumos,
Revelio.
we got Revelio. So we're getting there. Next episode will be a trip to Hogsmeade to get our wand and other supplies. So I'm excited to play that. So thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys next time right here on Hogwarts Legacy on the APN Gaming YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.